Okay, all right. Hello, everybody. I am here with Shalom. Shalom is our new youth communication director. So she's helping with communication as it relates to the church and specifically to all of our youth ministries. Some time ago when we met and talked, one of the things that we said that we had problems with was trying to get our communication out. So one of the things I think I've done in the last couple of months that I recommended to the church board that we have a youth communication director. Uh, I nominated Shalom for that, and the board has voted on that. So she will be working with Tico, who's our new communication director. But specifically, I mean, she'll work with them getting information, but she'll also be working to get any information that you may have regarding your specifically youth ministry. So let me tell you how she will, once if you get information to her, we will put it on our website, and then we have our social media. We have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, and we have YouTube Live. So all of those venues could be used to communicate getting information out. So what I want to do is show you some of the things that we already have in place and how you can get information to Shalom, make sure that she gets that out. So one of the first things I want to show you is our website. So Shalom, you see the website?
Yes.
Okay. This is our website. So everybody can see it has Atlanta Berean Youth Ministry, and it has, if you see at the top of it, it has the logo for all of our youth ministries. It has Sabbath School Children Ministry, Adventures, Pathfinders, COT, like I said, Pathfinders, Encounter Connect, and the last one is just Advantage Youth. That's the logo that's used by the church. Here on our front page is a video, and I'm going to let it run just so you can see what's on it.
Hello, welcome to our website. My name is Cameron Hollowell, Michaela Hollywell. Here you can find more information about Pathfinder, our team of discussion and comparison. Thank you.
Now that's the top page for our website. And what I'm asking each leader to do is to make a short video similar to this, where it can be from you or somebody in there, and tell a little bit about your particular ministry. Now I'm going to go up to the top page, and you will see that, well, let me just show you. There's a lot of things I'm going to deal with Sabbath school, to show you what we have Sabbath school. Up at the top, you see quarterly. So I'm clicking the quarterly. So there, especially all of our Sabbath school teacher, anybody you can share this information, is that we have quarterly from beginners all the way up to adults, and also we have the Ellen G. White books, and we have the Bibles. So if you go to either one of these sites, it will specifically take you to that particular class. For instance, I will just click early teens. So that will take you directly to the site where our team can get the lessons and other different information from there. So that's for every Sabbath school quarter. So it's there. Under Children's Ministries, I'm going to go, and this is the page, and you see that, and that's how we would like to get all the other pages. I have a picture of the Children's Ministry leader, and also information that she gave that she wanted that talked about that particular ministry. And below that, you'll see Children's Ministries, you'll see Berean Kids Sabbath School, Grace Link. Each one of those, when you click that link, it will take you to, for instance, it will take you to, if you click the children's ministry, it will take you to the children's mission store. Grace Link will take you to the book, the materials that are used for children ministries, and like Berean Kids, that will actually take you to a page that we would like to make sure it's set up, that if you want to make sure that you register people for Berean Kids, and the link here, Berean Kids Sabbath School link, clicking that link will take you directly to that Sabbath School class each week that's held at 10 o'clock. So when you come to this page, you can go specifically to that link. And this is something that we want to make sure we get on our different links. So I'm going to go to the youth ministry, and you see the different drop down box. So you first you have talking about what the Advantage Youth Ministry is, and it tells about each one of them. So you go back up to youth ministry, the drop down box, and I'm going to click Adventures, and it will take me to a page. Now this page is still being set up. So this is fan, if you're looking in, this would be something that if we had an introduction video, we'll place on this page. And also we'll have information here if anybody wants information on adventures, they will be able to get it here. And anything else, if there's a link, if there's a virtual program, then we'll put that there for adventures. So anything that you have that may want to go on that page or anything, so you can email or either text Sharon with that information so she can have, because she's helping with the web page. So that's something. So if you got anything coming up, we'll put that on our calendar, and I come back and show you with that calendar. So we also have information, for instance, okay, let's go to encounters. We don't have much right there now, but we want to make sure that we get some information from encounters. We've ever worked with encounters to be on encounter can do a short video for us to click on that particular page. Any activities that's going on with encounters will be placed on this page. I know that Sister Hastings is planning a virtual camp out. So that information will go here, and it will also have a link for registering for that. And it's the thing that, okay, we have a link for Pathfinders. So you see on that front page that there's a picture of our Pathfinder Crusaders. And here, if you just go to the Pathfinder link, it will take you to different Pathfinder resources. Also, if you need to order Pathfinder uniforms and anything like that, that'll be there. And it tells you about some of the activities that Pathfinders are involved in. So you see these holder spots here. What we want to do, Brother Smith, if you have any Pathfinder photos, we want to put those photos up there so they will constantly just go through. So we want to put pictures there, also to the fan or Adventures Club, you get all of those photos there. The other thing is that we'll go to Sabbath School. So we have the Sabbath School, and you see the different drop-down box. We'll give everybody the link. You can go see that. So Youth Sabbath School has information about that youth class, Cornerstone Commentary. The Cornerstone Commentary, I'm going to click to that link. That's the book that the teen classes are using, and that leads to the week. So if they don't have the book, they can come to this page, and each of the books that we're using, and these are just modern day versions of the Desire of Ages books. So like one of the books that we're using right now, Humble Heroes, which is what you can see at the top. That's the Desire of Ages, Royalty and Ruins, the Prophets and Kings. But these books are written in a modern translation for our young people to use. So you'll have the mission spotlight. So if you're doing Sabbath School with any of our children or young people, you can go to the mission spotlight and you can show whatever that is. The other thing is that there's a link for Zoom meetings. On the Zoom meetings, there's a link. We have 3 different Zoom meetings that are going on each week. We have the Grand Kids, we have early teens, on that Proficient. And this is, you can share this website with somebody don't know the link, or they have kids in their home that are different age. They can come to the website and they can go to the appropriate link for Sabbath school. So if I go here and I click, this will take me starting at 9:45 a.m. It will take me to the Teen Sabbath school class, or it will click here and it'll take me to the early teens class. If I go back here, this is another spot. It will take me to the class that Sister Long is doing with children. And this is just a photo of one of our teen class. And then there's also, especially for teens, we have 2 additional meetings besides Sabbath school. We have a Wednesday night study group. You can come here, you can click, it'll take you directly to that Zoom meeting on Wednesday at 7. And then we have a Friday evening team discussion. Come here and it will take you directly there. Shalom, anything you want to say about this page?
It's a great page, and I would encourage y'all to share the information and to try to get people to join as much as possible. And we also be talking about interesting topics on Friday nights, and on Wednesday night, it helps us prepare for Sabbath.
Okay. So everybody can see it's on there. Now, what we would do is also, Shalom has, like I said, we had Twitter, we have Instagram, and we have Facebook. And each one of those, we have 2 different things. We have a Twitter for youth Sabbath school and a Twitter for just all of our youth information. So 2 of each, one for Sabbath school and one specifically for any of our youth ministries. So I talked about before that if you have certain events, we have a calendar. And this is, if you have something going on, again, get that information to Shalom, and once you get it, we will put that on the calendar. So if you can, as you see this calendar, for instance, again, it shows every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, there's a teen Bible study. If you come here and you click that on Wednesday, it'll take you directly to that. You'll see on Sabbath, we have Sabbath, we have 2 of the classes. We have our early teen class, and we have our regular teen class. So if you come here and look at the calendar, that will take you there, and like any calendar, it highlights what today's date is. So we do have holidays and everything. So here's something that we don't know how this is going to go. Because we have a lot of events that are scheduled by the conference. So it has the youth leadership training, so there's a link to that. And for all the Pathfinders, Director Smith, I know that you have virtual meetings. So those meeting links are here. So if somebody knows somebody in the Pathfinder, go to the website, go to calendar, the link is there. So that could be for anything. So Jody, if you have anything that's going on, for instance, with encounters or connect or anything, if there's a link, then email that information to Shalom. We put that on our calendar and it'll be there. So if I was to click this link, well, it's nothing gonna happen today. It's gonna be tomorrow at 10 to take me directly to that particular Pathfinders meeting. And let me say this, let me just add for everybody, Shalom, Director Smith, if you have a virtual meeting and you can record it, once you record that information and then send the link to us, and that's going to be the other part that we're going to talk about. But that's the most for the website. But the same thing now, we're asking if you have any calendar event, send that information to Shalom, so she'll have it, and she'll make sure that it goes on our website, it goes out on our social media platform, and the information is also given to our communication director, Chico, to go out to the church. So let me just show one of the things when I said make sure that you record those other events. And at this time, I want to go to our YouTube channels. So we have the YouTube channel, it's 2. So if I'm saying, okay, the Pathfinders have a meeting, if you record that meeting and then we can take that and put that on YouTube box, we'll create a playlist of this and call it Pathfinders. So if it's something you're doing for children's ministry, if you record that, then we'll have a playlist that's called Children's Ministries, which means that anybody can go back at any time and watch that. So let me just show some of the things that we do in youth and how we do our program. So each week, I set up and go in and set up our Sabbath school program, and I may find music. And when we first start, play that, and then there's an introduction video that we have. I'm going to just show you briefly that introduction video that we use for Sabbath school. Okay, so that's what we can. Each week that changes. It goes to whoever's on the program. We just go in and change names and change certain things. If that's something that you want to do for any one of your ministries as a video type thing, let me know. We'll put one together and do that. Shalom, is there anything you want to add to that?
Yes, on the calendar, there's people's birthday. So if you have a birthday, just let us know and we'll add it to the calendar.
Right. So you can add everybody that has like birthdays of their young people, email or text and get that to Shalom, and we'll put that on the calendar so we can always recognize our young people when it comes to doing certain things. And we do have the ability to go live on YouTube and also on Facebook. So this is one of the. So if you think that you want to do yours live, then let us know. We'll set that up so that can be live and we set it up. Or you can record it, and if you record it, then we'll just put it up and let people know that they can go back and they can view what's on there. So we have 2 different YouTube. We have one for Sabbath school, and we have one for all of the other youth ministries to put that there. So whatever you're doing, if you're having a program, then record it, we'll Zoom it, and then once you record that, then send us the link and we'll prepare it for YouTube and set it up. So one of the benefits of that is people who may be, especially Sabbath school, kids can't come live, we can record it and then we can show that to them later. So there's, I think one other thing that we just want to show, and I'm gonna bring it up. That Shalom will speak about this. Shalom, you've used the buffer, right?
Sir?
That you've used when we did the buffer, right? Let me just show. We have the buffer, and I just want to show this to everybody. So this is what we have, and this, if you look over here to your left, you'll see 6 different things. You see, all of these are usernames for Twitter, Instagram. So you see a username for Berean Youth Sabbath. So that's Twitter. And you see the Instagram, which is the same name, Berean Youth Sabbath School. And then you have Berean Sabbath School Facebook page. And here you have Atlanta Berean Adventist Youth, Twitter, same for Facebook and Instagram. So this is something that instead of going through all of these different sites to post something, she just comes to this one location and you see the different times and she can time it. So let's just say, and I use Pathfinders, Director Smith is having a Pathfinders meeting. And if you start advertising this next week, then we can send that to all 6 of these platforms with the link to the virtual part of that. And then even if a person thinks that they forgot, they should be able to follow us on either one of these and they can get that link. And Shalom or I could go in and just set how often you wanted to do time. So it's a great reminder to get information out for each of the different meetings that you may have. So instead of us going through those 6 things, Shalom will go to one and she posts that. So normally we would also, if you get your young people to follow these, you will also start posting daily devotions from Ellen G. White's writing that will be on each one of these so they can go and they can look at it each day. Shalom, do you have anything you want to add to that?
Not really. Like you said, it's really helpful, and I've been using it lately. So yeah.
Okay. So let me stop sharing for a moment. So the thing is that these are things that we think helpful. So just want to make sure that we have everything. So let's just show one more time. Okay. What do you see on the screen?
A picture of me and the information.
Okay. So I'm leaving this up. That's Shalom. That's our contact information. So I'm going to leave that up for a moment so everybody can write that down. That's her church email. So if you have information that needs to go up, you can email her with that information. And also there's her phone number, so you can text her or call her if you have any information. Now, Shalom will do a great job. She may stress and worry about it, but I strongly believe that she's capable. And I think most of you I've had conversations with that you all know her and y'all know that she's more than capable to do that. So let's just make sure that you get information to her. Remember, she is also a student. So based on that, let's not wait last moment. So let's make sure that you plan to get information by that. If you have something going on Sunday, don't try to get it to a Saturday morning or anything like that. So that's why we have a calendar, because I know each and every ministry has a calendar to do events. For instance, there's prayer meeting session going on, and that information will go out on our social media and things like that. So I hope this information was helpful, but the main thing is for it to be effective, if each leader can at least get information to us, especially just a short video to put on your respective page. Any calendar event, get that information to her. I know like Mr. Hastings and Brody may be working on the in-camera event. We do have a flyer for that, so I will put that up. And once registration starts, we'll put a link up to that. So I just wanted everybody to just go and see where we are with it. And also that who will be our youth contact person to make sure that you get information. Now, this means that nobody should have any excuse and that they can't get their information out. If you get it to Shalom, then it's going to go out. Not only is she going to you, but again, she's part of the church communication team. So whatever relevant information needs to be shared with the church, again, she's in conversation with Tico, our communication director, so that information will go out. So I hope everybody has that information. If you have any questions, you can mail call or you can email the information to Shalom. So that's basically it. Shalom, any parting words that you want to say?
Just thank you.
Okay.
That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Right. And everybody, we appreciate you just taking the moment to watch this, and thank you for joining us. So let's make sure you get the information out, and I hope this little short video was helpful